So now, dear student of class 7, it is time to discuss about the saprotrophs. Now, saprotrophs are those organisms which depend upon dead and decaying organic matter. Means those organisms which absorb their nutrients from dead and decaying matters are called saprotrophs. It means when the plants or animals dies out, then these organisms depend upon these dead plants and animals. They now start to convert those dead bodies of dead plants and animals into simple form, and they use it as a source of nutrients of the food. So example, you can see the fungi and bacteria. It means they are the microorganisms which convert the dead plants and dead animals into the simpler form, and they satisfy their nutritions. So they are known as the decomposers of ecosystem also. Means if anything dies in our ecosystem, then it is the work or the duty of the fungi and bacteria to help them to decompose properly. मतलब कोई चीज मर जाता है जैसे plants, animals, then they start to decay. Exactly, they are decaying due to the repeated actions of the fungi and bacteria. So this mode of nutrition by which fungi and bacteria are living is known as saprophytic nutrition, and they are known as saprotrophs. Now next is about the symbiosis or the symbiotic nutrition. It is a special mode of nutrition because the mode of nutrition in which two organisms have been mutually bonded with each other to fulfill their nutrition is called symbiosis. It means for symbiosis or the symbiotic mode of nutrition, two animals or the two different organisms associate with each other to provide the nutrients to each other. Suppose you may see the example of the lichens. Okay, lichens means exactly here you can see the algae and the fungus. Means lichens is a plants or the combination of the algae and fungi. Now, not to forget, algae is green in color, but they don't have proper roots. Means such kind of special organs that they can absorb the water and mineral salts. But fungus are non-green plant. Fungus is non-green, algae is green plant. Now they both associate with each other, means they have a mutual relation between each other. Now fungus supplies the water and minerals to the algae, and algae by the process of the photosynthesis, it can easily manufacture the food. Now after the making of the food is, now that food is utilized by the algae also and that fungus also. Means both organisms are benefited. मतलब दोनों को फायदा इससे हो जाता है. एल्गी भी जिंदा रह जाता है और फंगस भी आपका जिंदा बच जाता है. Means they are sharing the food after manufacturing. Suppose in our daily life when the two friends do some works, then whatever the money they are receiving, they have an equal share between them. Similarly, similar things happen in the symbiosis. Means two organisms associate and they help mutually to each other, and hence they obtain the food. Now this food is distributed among both of them. Means this food is utilized by the algae also and by fungus also. So this mode is special mode and known as symbiosis mode of nutrition. Example, you might have seen the rhizobium bacteria. Exactly, rhizobium bacteria is nitrifying bacteria because plants can not take directly the atmospheric nitrogen, so they have to take the help of rhizobium bacteria. Now rhizobium bacteria are present in the root nodules of the some leguminous plant like the pea plant. Now the main duty of the rhizobium bacteria is to absorb the atmospheric nitrogen and convert that atmospheric nitrogen into the soluble nitrates. Now when the soluble nitrates are formed by the rhizobium bacteria in the soil, then that nitrates are now soluble in water, and plants can easily take that nitrates. So, in this way plants satisfied or fulfill their need of nitrogen by the help of rhizobium bacteria, and when they manufacture the food, then the food is being taken by the rhizobium bacteria too. So, in this way rhizobium bacteria also starts to live, means it is also living, and pea plant is also living properly. So, it means it is having the friendly relationship between the rhizobium bacteria and pea plants. So, hence you can consider this mode of nutrition as a symbiosis. Finally, I have written here both organisms are benefited by this process. You can define as a conclusion, means symbiosis or the symbiotic mode of nutrition is such mode of nutrition in which two organisms mutually help each other for some purpose, means exactly for the food purpose, and after getting the food, these foods are equally divided between the both, so that both keeps on living. So, this is all about the symbiosis, dear students. So, I hope you will note down your copies.